Hello, Jax West, Stephen Avery Project, Justice with Jax, MAM Gossip. We are listening to the Stephen Avery Calumet County jail calls. These are from when he was in jail, has not gone to trial yet. Brendan is not a suspect. He was put in a private section, or they didn't have anybody around him in the jail, and he was given access to the phone to use whenever he wanted, however long he wanted. So he made lots and lots of calls. We are currently on call 330 out of 1,000 calls. This is hello, Elizabeth. The calls in this video are all from December 29th, 2005. There are 9 calls and lasts a little over 2 hours. And Happy New Year to Cindy and Tina and Elizabeth. How was my New Year's before we start? Didn't do anything, stayed home, and have had a friend tell me that they have the results from their MRI came back and they have brain tumors. Then later on, yesterday, I was told a longtime friend had died. And now this morning, a friend told me that his grandmother died last night. So New Year is not off to a good start. But and then as for today, Jeff is working on our kitchen. He's been doing a kitchen remodel, so I figured I'd go live for a bit. And I'm a little late. I said I'd start at noon, and it's 20 after. I fell asleep and woke up, and it was like, oh my God. So if you want to skip ahead on these calls, because I'm not covering them at a fast pace, you can go to the Foul Play channel on YouTube. All these calls are thanks to Kaboom Blam Zoom and Rookie 1082, who FOIA'd these calls, and then Foul Play has posted them, so you can get them all on the Foul Play YouTube channel. Or if you want to hear the calls that have happened prior to today, you can go into the what do they call them here? I'm blanking on what they call them here. But they're all here on Justice with Jax. So you can listen and see our chat. Hey, Miley. On the previous calls. So, and then I always tell you to remember to thumbs up the video, because it makes it easier for the video to be found in search. And then subscribe if you're not subscribed already, because allegedly you'll be notified of when I go live, since there are times playlist. Thank you, Tina. I don't give notice a lot when I'm going to go live, because sometimes it just, I've got some free time, so I'll start up on these calls. I do try to post them on Facebook. We've got there's the Justice with Jax public page, as well as the closed group, and then there's MAM Gossip, the closed group. So I try to give a heads up in there when I'm going to go live. So, all right, we're gonna start playing this call. This is, as I said, all these calls are from December 29th, 2005. This call is at 11:41 a.m. and is only 9 minutes and 30 seconds. And if you're new to these calls, most of the calls are to his mother, Dolores. So here we go.
Hello? Hello?
This is a public communication services collect call from
That's me.
an inmate at the Calumet County Jail. The use of three-way or a call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now.
Huh? Hello? What? What? Hello? I don't know either. Oh. Where's Ma? Right here. Oh, yeah? Oh. Let's see. You coming up tonight? Oh, I plan on it, yeah. Oh. Oh. Let's see. Ah. You have to go home early. No, not that much. Who's all over there? Kevin. Oh, that's all? Mom. Huh? Kevin and Mom. Oh. You mean that bitch let her over? The what? That bitch let her over there? That what? That bitch?
So Steven's talking about Earl's wife. That because Earl's wife doesn't want her daughters around Dolores for whatever reason. And Kayla and Dolores are extremely close.
I see. Well, you must put mine for a minute because I'll call back later anyway. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll talk to you later. Okay.
Yes?
Yeah?
Did you get a hold of the lawyer?
No.
Well, she said 11 o'clock.
Well, I was sleeping at 11 o'clock.
Oh, did you call after that?
Yeah.
Well?
Yeah.
Well, they didn't accept it?
No.
Oh, he's gone already. Maybe out for dinner. Huh?
Shut the bed.
Happy New Year, Natasha.
Call me after a while then. 12:30, ain't it?
It's dinner. You don't get back in after 1.
Oh, no?
No.
Oh.
Well, you can try
I can try.
after 1.
You don't know how to do that, Troy.
Yeah, you know what to ask him anyway.
Is it snowing down there? I'll ask him.
Yeah, how do I know? It's snowing by you?
No, it better not be snowing by me.
Well, we got a snowstorm coming in.
Tomorrow. That's why I got to get my stuff done tomorrow morning.
Oh.
I go over by Chris. She's going to do all that stuff for me today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and I told her I'll pick up the papers because I got to go to town anyway.
Pick up what papers?
I'm having her do that on the computer.
Yeah.
On the what-you-call-it machine.
Yeah.
To get what she can get off of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably only about $5,000 or $10,000.
Well, how am I supposed to know?
That's what that number is.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, wouldn't very much.
No.
That's Wisconsin, though. Manitowoc County, that is.
Yeah.
Kelly, you're going to carry that sideways, though.
You call a phone company?
Huh?
Call a phone company?
Yes.
How much?
I owe $385, I think. Wait, $385.10.
How much?
As of last night.
How much is back there?
I got 200 so far. I think.
Hey, Kat.
I'll clean out your quarters and all that. Look at that.
When you only got 200?
Yeah.
Why you only got 200?
Huh?
Why you only got 200?
What? Where am I supposed to get some more?
What's all that from that fun?
For what?
All that fun.
Well, I got another 50 in there. That fund is gone.
You know?
I got 50 in there, yes, and then I got a check of 50 and a 20.
Yeah.
So that would be 100 and what? 120.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all what's left in the fund?
That would be it, yeah. Yeah.
Well, take out that $75 from the bank. Close that account.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I have to take that out this time?
Might as well.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And I'll take that out by your dad and me. Yeah, you do that. We got your TV and everything up here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I met this morning.
Oh, you got the old one back down there?
No.
I want the old one back down there.
Well, we can't do that now.
Hey, Christy. Yeah, I'm okay. I said my new year hasn't started very well because there's been a couple of deaths and somebody who's got medical problems. So, and all found out yesterday. The two deaths, or one death found out yesterday, and the one with the medical condition, and then the other one I was told this morning that the person died last night.
Yeah. Bobby. Is your mom home? No. She's been home the last couple of days. Kathy's going to get the dog coop when he got here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. Yeah. Otherwise, you might as well shoot him.
no. We don't want to do that.
Well, Barbara is starved.
Well, yeah. Well, I fed it stuff that I had here a little bit anyway. She was hungry.
I was going to pick up my truck. I forgot to ask him that.
She was going to do that today.
This call was from the Calumet County
Oh,
Jail.
I'm glad you
This
said
call
that.
may be monitored or recorded.
Did you have two remote controls for your truck?
No, this one.
Just one. Oh, thank God.
Well, and I'm trying to find out on the one. He was a longtime member of the organization I was president of. Sweet old guy. And so I don't know any details other than he died. So I tried calling. He was very involved in his church. I tried calling his church this morning, but they're closed for the holiday. So I'll call tomorrow and see what I can find out about him. My friend was calling me on another issue and then broke down and said they just got the results of their MRI, and they've battled brain tumors in the past, and that's why they now go for regular MRIs. And so they went for their annual and found that they've returned. And then this morning, a friend of mine told me that their grandmother had a heart attack yesterday and didn't make it. And they were like raised by their grandmother and extremely close. So they're not in a good place today. They said give them a little time and they'll call me in like 24 hours. Right now, they don't know what to do, but he'll get back to me in 24 hours.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose then.
I don't even care if they have fingerprints. There was a lot of fingerprints. Arlen's was on there. Chucky's. Stevens.
Yeah.
Dad's.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose nothing else. I'll call you back.
25 after?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, okay then.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Okay.
When should I call? What's it called?
Who?
Steven. When?
After 1 o'clock.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.
So call 331 is at 12:25 p.m. and it lasts 18 minutes and 52 seconds.
Hello?
This is the Public Communication Services collect call from.
Yeah, that's me.
I'm calling
An
Dolores
inmate at
back.
the Calumet County Jail. The use of three-way or call waiting will disconnect call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now.
Well, happy birthday, Cindy. And that's great that you have this time with your family. Enjoy.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah?
And I made sure the phone was all connected right.
Oh.
I'm starting to get better.
Are you going downtown this afternoon?
No.
Oh.
No, because Chucky's going to put that 4:30.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, if you want us up there.
Yeah.
Well, then. Because tomorrow we're supposed to get some snow coming in.
I know.
Later on tomorrow, somebody said.
Yeah, they say a big storm.
A big what?
Big storm.
And Dad doesn't even have a plow up north.
My.
Because the radiator's shot.
Oh.
Earl said something, he can take that radiator up with him. Then maybe if Jim comes up here, he can
Put it in.
put it in.
Yeah. Oh.
This is scary now.
Yeah, see how much money I gotta put together. And put it on there.
That's why I figured tomorrow we'll do that.
Yeah. When do you have to go over by Arlen's house?
I'm not understanding Dolores's phone bill, though. I mean, I know I get confused by numbers. But so Debbie's phone bill was over $600, right? How is Dolores's only half the cost of Debbie's? But I know she talked about putting money on the account and had credit. I don't know. I'm all very confused. But he talks to Dolores way more, and her bill is half. I don't understand.
Then you can ask Barbara when Bobby's going to start to pay me on that summer bill then.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't pay me, then Earl can pick it up by PA.
Happy New Year. Be happy.
I got a card yesterday. I forgot to stop there.
Where?
By a motor vehicle department, I can get not a card, paper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise by TA.
Hey, Jeff. Cat posted someone made a pizza run while
Well, then,
she's still in
but
line.
Barbara can come up there and take a look
At what?
and see if that card is in there.
Oh, I'm gonna look before I do that.
So my friend Kat, a big deal here in Illinois is as of January 1st, recreational marijuana is now legal. And so my news feed is like full of people who are in line at places to buy pot, and Kat is one of them. And I see she just made a post 8 minutes ago that somebody in line got pizza for people. So that's hilarious. But also good news on that is yesterday, our governor, J.B. Pritzker, whom I love, he pardoned over 11,000 people who had marijuana offenses. So such a beautiful start, you know. So, and I'm not somebody, I don't use marijuana in any form, but I do not see the difference between marijuana and alcohol. And if you're an adult and you want to use it, whether or not you're doing it for recreation, or there are so many things that marijuana helps, like if you have cancer and you can't eat, and, you know, anxiety, whatever. I don't care why you use it, that it's your life. And it's something that it's clogging up our prisons, our judicial system for what? Having a little pot. And then they're typically black or brown people too, and then it ruins their life. So JB has pardoned 11,000 people. It's like 11,100 and something. So, and then I was out this morning. I had to make a quick run to the store, and I know it's New Year's Day, but it's like there was nobody on the road, and there was nobody at the stores, and I was like, "Oh, is this going to be another plus to marijuana being legal? Is people are now going to stay home because you don't typically, oh, I'm high and I'm going to go drive places. You sit home and chill." So, back to your comments.
Yeah.
Okay, Tina, thank you for that. Talking about Dolores's bill. Because, yeah, I'm confused by that.
Yeah.
Elizabeth, CBD oil is everywhere here. They sell them at gas stations, and then like video stores are pretty much a thing of the past, but there's one video store that remains called Family Video, which is very churchy, where they'll even edit videos to take out content that they don't agree with, or they'll just not carry certain movies, and even they're doing CBD oil. It's everywhere. We've got CBD oil and we've got vape shops everywhere. And hello, Maz. You haven't really missed anything. Steven's talking with Dolores.
Yep.
Stock up on popcorn and Oreos. Yeah. Well, I seriously on Monday want to start getting healthy. So maybe no more popcorn and Oreos for me. I do have a whole bag of popcorn here, not open though. So it has to go by Monday. Up and now Steven's talking to Jody.
The envelope was already used. Because I had to make one.
Oh.
Yeah.
I got letters from cards from Mom yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Heard from the judge.
Did you?
He never received my letter yet. The DA got it. So I wrote him another one.
Yeah? Oh, why would the DA get it?
I don't know. I asked the judge that too. How can a DA receive and read a letter that was mailed to you in your name?
Yeah, Christy, they are going after vaping, and Jeff is an avid vapor, has been doing it for how long?
He said that I was asking to go
Jeff?
on the bracelet, which I wasn't.
How long have you been vaping?
So, and he wrote in there that we have to go
What?
to the jail. And that
12
was it.
years.
But I wrote the judge that this is not what I'm asking for.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
are you there?
Yeah?
Oh,
Yeah. I miss you.
I miss you too.
Yeah. I didn't think you would get that today.
Oh, yeah.
It took 2 days.
Huh?
Well, really, it took only 1 day.
Oh, that ain't bad.
Oh, I sent it out yet? Oh, no.
Huh?
That's 2 days.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That was
How are you?
I'm good. I'd go better if I was in court.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're not on the appeal yet?
No?
Oh. Oh.
I tried calling her to see if she got the transcripts, but
Yeah. Oh.
66 days left.
Huh?
66 days left.
I don't know. I've been counting.
Fuck yeah. These 2 months are going to go slow.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Well, maybe something happened before that.
Huh?
I said, maybe something happened before that.
I can't hear you.
I said, maybe something happened before that.
If something happens?
Ma,
Yes, sir.
you're moving.
Hang on, okay?
Yeah. Now? Hey.
Huh?
Oh. I don't know if you could hear me. I said, maybe something happened.
How many minutes are left?
You don't know?
Huh?
How many?
I can't hear you.
Ma? Yeah?
Okay.
Okay? Okay. Okay.
I can feel you blowing in my ear.
Yeah?
Ooh,
Shut up.
my nipple's hard.
I don't know.
He's blowing the feathers out of your ears.
Yeah, Natasha, if Jeff wasn't busy, he knows all about that on, the that where the illnesses are coming from. He's always looking into that. Yeah, it's people buying bad stuff.
I guess I have to wait. Hello? Huh?
Hello? Yep, she's gone.
Yeah.
Now that's the end of our cards, and so.
Yeah. So he drops off some money.
Oh, no?
Yeah, she might call you on the phone and see when. Now you can tell me.
I'm scrolling my Facebook news feed on my other screen here. And so here's a state representative, and I love him from here. And so he's got a picture of a line, and he says, everyone lined up like this on January 1, 2020 to buy legal marijuana. I hope you are lined up like this on March 17th, 2020 to vote. Elections matter. And he's absolutely correct.
So what's the man doing? Hello?
Hello? Here we go again. Okay, hang on. Oh.
That is scary, Christy. I quit smoking 26 years ago. And I quit 26 years ago because I couldn't afford to smoke. And it didn't cost anywhere near what it costs today. What was it, like $1.25 a pack then? And now they pay almost $10 for a pack of cigarettes. It's insane. I don't know how people afford to pay for cigarettes. But I quit cold turkey. I had quit in November, and then I was pregnant the following January. So that also made it easier for me that I would never go back to smoking, and I don't miss it one bit.
Because I don't know how much he's going to put in. I asked.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Well, there's 1 minute remaining.
Yeah.
I'll call you when I can.
Yeah. Otherwise, my mom don't call mom.
Yeah, and I'll write in the letter or whatever.
Yeah.
So I don't have to run up her bill.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a hard time.
I love you.
I love you too.
Very, very much.
Yeah. I do too.
I miss you.
Yeah. You know how much I miss you.
Oh my God, $17 a pack of cigarettes. Hello, Karen.
Kiss me the next.
I kiss you every fucking night.
I do too.
Yeah.
You might not be right at 10 though.
Yeah, mine either.
Okay.
Maybe that's why I don't feel you.
Huh?
Maybe that's why I don't feel you.
Yeah. You better feel me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, when you go to court?
Yeah.
I'll be wearing your underwear for good luck.
Oh, come on now.
Jeff is gagging in the next room.
Huh?
I told you I brought underwear here of yours.
I know.
I'll be wearing them.
Yeah.
This court.
And on another note, my friend Kat just posted that guys are peeing behind the dumpster while they're all waiting in line for bot.
I don't know. Such a woman.
Hope they were clean.
Oh my gosh, with Dolores listening to this.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I tried to call Steve after 1.
Yeah.
And you know what to ask him?
Yeah.
That tape. And see what that would do with them tapes.
Oh.
Yeah. Use the cell phone.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah.
Get this candy out of here, Kayla. I'm not supposed to eat all that.
I just, yeah, I could not afford that.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. So how long you sailed by Earl last night?
I don't know. 9:45, 9 o'clock. I don't even know. I can't remember. What time did we leave your house, Kayla?
You must know 8.
8:49?
8:49, tender.
That was right on the button, huh? I don't even know what time it was when we got home.
Can you say anything?
Or 9.
Oh, 8:40 or 9.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh. Can you say anything?
No.
You know what time I went to bed last night? 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
I was asleep. For some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know. I woke up once during the night.
Someone walked into our room, never walked back out.
That's a ghost that comes in and out.
They're doing crap on me. I walked in my bedroom. No one was there. The door was wide open.
Yeah. Well, maybe she can find some out on the internet.
Now what?
I was maybe she'll find some out on the internet.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, not now. If you're not about the 100,000, I guess we're going to borrow it. I'll sell my truck, make payments.
What's that?
I don't know.
Yeah. And when you talk to Barbara, if you talk to Barbara today,
That's another thing. That's if. That's a big word, if.
you ask her when is Bobby going to start to pay on that summer bill then.
Yeah.
A big word.
Yeah.
2 letters.
We'll see what he's eating.
Yeah, then you can fill out a paper. He can sign it.
Yeah.
Why are you
Yeah. Tell her otherwise.
Hey, Jodella.
TA.
You hear what?
Tell her otherwise it's going to go to TA.
I was going to tell him something this morning, but I didn't. To stay off Rolly's grass. Otherwise, he's wrecking the grass in the back already, on the other side. Well, why run over his grass?
Oh, yeah, okay.
When it's softer, you shouldn't be on the grass with a four-wheeler or anything.
No, he was never over there before.
No.
Why now?
Well, there's Rolly's hauling enough other ways.
Yeah. Otherwise, how can you take pictures?
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah. Yeah. Not now. I suppose I'll call you later.
Yeah, otherwise I'll see you tonight.
Yeah. Maybe about 3 o'clock or something.
No. Yeah, okay then.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get paid off this month. How much was back there, you said? 300?
$385.
Oh, it's 385?
$385. Yeah, $385.10. That's how I'm going to see if I get enough quarters. You've got a bunch of them in a bag.
We are on call 331, Jodella. And the calls on this day, December 29th, last a little over 2 hours. 9 calls in total.
75 out of the bag.
Yeah.
And hopefully we got enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll be flat busted pretty soon.
I don't care. I'll get rid of everything. Yeah, okay then. Now it's about 3 o'clock or something.
Yeah,
Maybe you'll know something from Steve and that.
Yeah, okay then.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
So now we're going into call 332. He made this call when he just hung up with Dolores. It is 12:45 p.m. This call lasts 20 minutes and 9 seconds. And I'm assuming it will be Debbie. Because if it's not Dolores, it's Debbie. So he just hung up with Dolores. So yeah, Tina, I can't imagine what Dolores has had to go through all these years, the 18 years prior and now his current stint in prison. Just horrible.
Or a call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now.
Hi.
Hi, honey.
Hey.
Hi, how you doing?
So I guess.
Oh, I thought maybe you forgot about me and wasn't going to never, ever call again. That's a frightening thought. So, you hear from your attorney?
No, he ain't in. So
Where is he?
I don't know. So I got mom calling all the time now.
Oh, okay. How's your mom?
No, good.
Good.
Good. I didn't call her today.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah, there's not much going on around here either.
No. Yeah, they're going to be leaving before 30, I guess.
The more I hear Debbie calls, though, the more I'm feeling bad for her that Steven has led her on.
So, they're going to come visit you then tonight?
Yeah.
Good. You need some
Yeah. So I mean, and I know people who have gone ahead and listened to the calls talk about when he dumps her,
Okay.
you
Did
know,
they find
when,
anything out for you there?
I don't know if she's going to do it today.
I don't.
you know,
Okay.
she's
Did
just
you
trying to
about
help
getting
him.
you out of jail?
Sandy doesn't come into the picture for a long time, Christy.
Well, I hope
Um,
they have better luck than I did.
So, and I don't know how many calls that they are FOIAing, so I don't even know if we'll get
Yeah.
Sandy calls or not. So, but Sandy's not until after he's convicted.
Yeah, I just got done washing my dishes.
Yeah.
Yes, I ate lunch and I just got done washing my dishes.
Oh.
Oh,
I went to the hall this morning.
you went where?
To the hall this morning.
You went where?
To the hall.
What's that?
A little room.
Oh,
They searched this in here.
for what?
They do that every so often.
Thank you, Be Happy. Yeah,
Would you buy your
Sandy
stuff right
didn't get involved until well after he's convicted. And she was just searching for an inmate to give her attention, much like
I don't know why they searched in there because
Debbie did.
the only thing they search your mail and stuff, so I don't know how anything could get in there
Yeah.
unless they're just being desperate looking for stuff.
Oh, that's good, Maz.
Okay.
Good to hear that they're doing okay.
Yeah. So I guess I just wait.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's right. That's right. So.
Yeah.
Foul Play's not getting the calls, Be Happy. It's these two Twitter people that are getting them, and then Foul Play uploads them.
But I mean, and tell your court thing. Maybe God is keeping you in there, and that's his way of keeping you safe from public people to kill you. Because that's always a possibility. Someone in the public could do that to you.
Yeah, they would have did that already, though.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
But I know people have posted Be Happy like they're trying to get the Brendan calls. So I have no idea what costs they've incurred. I've offered before that if they did any kind of crowdfunding for it, that, you know, I would promote that. But I guess these two people are just fine doing it on their own. So I think they're going to keep going.
Right. If somebody else did it, but I think she's alive. I don't think she's gone. And as far as if they found human bone remains in that burner, Alvita said maybe the cops can have access to morgues and everything. Maybe they got some bones there and put in it.
Oh, yeah.
They planted someone's bones in there from a morgue or something.
Yeah.
Because they can go and do that stuff.
Well, of course.
So she said that's probably how that got in there.
Yeah.
So I think she's still alive.
Yeah.
She's just hiding out somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But sooner or later she'll be found.
Yeah, it ain't hard to draw some blood out of somebody.
That's right. Yeah. And then as far as your house, the state troopers in that searched it and they didn't find nothing. So that shows that the other stuff was planted.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, that's what I forgot to ask Ma.
Hmm?
About Jim.
Mm-hmm.
I'm calling at 3:00.
Christy. Yeah. My calls with Steven, they would consist of basically talking about Carla's a piece of shit. It would be me saying obvious things. I'm trying to think about my calls with him.
That's a sad thought.
We would talk about that he wants a wife and kids, and I've said it's nobody's business who he wants to date, you know, so like Lynn and all that. It's his life, whatever. Date whoever you want. I don't really care. And I'm not going to attack who he chooses to date because not my business. I don't care. And that be talking about people who are using Steven's name to make money off of him and not sharing the money they make with Steven in any way.
Where'd you go with it?
I would check on his mom and I would tell him that that's like the most asked question we get at Stephen Avery Project is how are his parents?
Okay.
Yeah, be happy I remember that. They're simple folk.
Yeah. Well, I gave it to her.
So.
Yeah, they took my truck down there and put it in the back and brought it up.
Huh?
I said Earl took my truck down there and backed up to the deck and carried it out.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, it's heavy.
So he helped her put it in the house?
Yeah.
That's good.
Her and, I guess him and Brendan, Barbara's kid.
Yeah, the Hallbach family is just a show no emotions family. I think they keep stuff bottled up inside.
Yeah, I guess they got shit all over that house.
What?
They gotta wash everything.
Oh, you mean where you lived?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even her house.
Oh.
You know, they got all that white shit that's supposed for fingerprints.
I
suppose they wanted to know if she was in the house.
Oh, yeah, that white powder stuff?
Yeah. All over everything.
Oh.
That whole thing really pisses me off. Where they're able to go into wherever they want, like they searched everybody's homes there, ripped it apart, ruined shit, took stuff. So they're basically thieves, the law enforcement, you know, because it's like, why do you have Dolores's quilt? And you just wreck things. But yeah, with your fingerprint dust and all that stuff. And it's like, and we're out. You're responsible to now fix all this. And we're not going to give you any money or anything. Just, that's not right.
They wouldn't even give you a shirt.
Yeah.
I thought, the stupid fool, why am I helping them out by giving them stuff? You donate stuff to them and they turn around and sell it.
Yeah.
That's how they make their money.
Now, my friend Kat, who's in line, said they went through the line and handed everybody out hand warmers.
Because I thought, this is dumb. You give Goodwill your stuff, they turn around and sell it, and then they don't help you when you need your help.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And that's what they're supposed to do, ain't it?
Yes, it is.
Right. Be happy. That's another one. Yeah, the pipes froze, but I also know it's in Steven's trailer. You know, they cut out whole sections of the wall. They ripped up the floor. They took out the pipes in the bathroom sink and all that. And it's just, there you go. Enjoy that. And so, you know, that trailer to this day is sitting there all a wreck.
Yeah, but I need to go somewhere to stuff, let's give it to them. Because I thought it's better than sitting around here.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And I had an old record player. It works. It just needs a needle. I gave them.
And I think Dolores has a good point too. Like in her trailer, they left her lights on. So she's like, why should I have to pay this electric bill? I agree.
I picked that up at a rummage sale to start out with, and then I know I don't need it, so I got rid of it. So, yeah. So.
Yeah, they wouldn't allow the truck there to refuel the propane, but they let Mike Hallbach, Ryan Hilgas, and Scott Blodorn walk around the salvage yard on a regular basis. What? Dolores can't have her insulin, but Mike Hallbach can walk around.
Yeah. Okay.
I only watch the news for about 5 minutes. I said I only watch the news about 5 minutes.
Oh, I don't know why lately, but I never watch TV anymore. I used to watch it a lot.
Yeah.
Here in the last week or so, I never do, hardly. She said ever since I got rid of my cows, I don't watch TV no more. She goes, you changed. Well, so I don't even like going out in the barn. Because then I don't know.
Yeah.
It bothers me.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I scolded Wilmer about that this morning. What did I lay into him? And he said, well, I got to go to work. That's his way of getting away from me. I said, because of you, my whole life is wrecked.
Yeah.
You got rid of the cow.
Oh, absolutely, Jodella. And I didn't understand too the missing pictures that they put up of Teresa. Didn't it say endangered? How do you know she's in danger?
From her, and then he got behind on payments, but he should have had it paid for.
You know, you just know she's not at home. So why are the pictures saying endangered? Isn't it?
Anyways, she didn't.
I don't know.
In fact, it's a mess because she inherited a certain percentage to each person, but she didn't say who gets what. So they're just going to sell the farm and then divide it up and that way.
I keep getting thrown as I'm over here on my Facebook news feed. And so then when I refresh the page at the very top, it's showing, you know, what my personal pic is. And I changed it yesterday to a pic of me and the man I knew that died yesterday. So it just kind of jars me every time I see the picture.
1 year when he was in Vietnam. And you took care of her and you made your payments. He was buying this farm for probably close to 30 years. You'd think it would be paid for.
Yeah.
And then he signed it back over to her to tell me. And I said, there now. You happy? You wrecked our life.
Yeah.
Because he did. So, but I don't know.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Yes, when we first got married, he said, we can have this farm and
Well,
all kinds of
and those
great promises and all this
missing
stuff.
posters were made before
He goes, well, I can't
they
help it.
allegedly found the RAV4. So again, why would you say endangered?
Yeah.
Oh, he's so stupid. And then his family always come and make trouble for me. His sister and brother and sister-in-law and one of his aunts. They always come over and they were so mean to me. And they were really mean to Elvita too. So when Elvita was like 6 or 7 years old, she was playing on the floor with her farm toys. And his aunt come over and she walked on Elvita's hands because she said, you shouldn't be playing on the floor. Stand up. And oh, I was so mad. I was ready to knock her flat on her ass. But she was like 80-some years old, so I didn't. So that's how they are.
Yeah.
So they're stupid.
Yeah, that would have been his farm then if you had signed it over.
Huh?
That would have been his farm.
I don't know what that girl's name is. It does sound like she says Velveeta every time she says it.
15 years.
Yeah, then you could have got half of it.
Yes. Tell me about it. Now he's only getting 15% of it. Or I mean 30% of it. He's getting 30% of it.
Yeah.
Instead of 100% of it.
Yeah.
So.
Mm-hmm.
You're
You're probably right, my Elvita.
So, yeah. Elvita ain't Wilmer's kid. And she's glad. Because Wilmer's my second marriage.
Yeah.
Elvita's dad died of lung cancer. His name was George. But he died of lung cancer, I don't know. Not too long. A year ago, was it? Or 2 years ago? I can't remember. But anyways, and Wilmer never treated Elvita right either.
From the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
So George is always, Dumb Wilmer's always.
Ha! I've got baked macaroni and cheese in my fridge right now because I made it last night for dinner. Jeff's actually had it for lunch today, and I was just thinking about it, going, "Oh, it's lunchtime. Should I heat myself up some mac and cheese?"
I get 15% of that.
Yeah.
And if he thinks I ain't, he's in for a surprise because I will take it. I'd take more than that if I could get by with it.
Yeah.
He's screwed me over big time.
Yeah.
And they even for like emotionally and stuff they did.
Very true, Jodella.
Anxiety medication because they were so bad. I had to take anxiety medication for over a year because they gave me a nervous breakdown.
She's loving having somebody to talk to. I'm guessing she, doesn't have any friends or anything, so this is the only place she gets to talk about herself to.
Going to shoot me, strangle me. I remember those days. I didn't forget them. So And this morning I said, you don't even spend no time with me. And he says, well, I don't feel like it. And I thought, fine, good. I'm glad you don't. Get out of here. And he went to work. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't have a very easy life either.
I mean, you can hear a total change in Steven's voice. He's always like happy at first when the call starts, and then when she goes into herself, it's him just going, yeah, so he's probably not even listening to what she's saying, putting in the yes or whatever in between when she breathes. Oh my God, that's an old-timey ring.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, just a minute. So it's with Alvita. She called on the desk phone, but my sister's going to take that call. There. I turned the tape recorder off. My sister was playing it, and I turned it off because it was noisy. So.
Jordella, he perks up when money is brought up.
It does. I thought to myself, I'm going to just start doing my own laundry. The heck with everybody else. No one appreciates nothing I do. I wash everybody's laundry in this house, and
Yeah.
I'm going to just start doing my own laundry, and everyone else can just go with dirty clothes.
Oh, wow.
They know how to use the wash machine.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I ain't going to be here forever for them. So, yeah.
3.
Huh?
I'm talking 15 minutes, 16 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what you have for lunch?
Yes, be happy.
Oh, was that blood?
Nah, that made no good.
Yeah. Well, I had, let me see what did I had
I'm pulling up an article right now. I had seen somebody post in my timeline saying our lieutenant governor bought pot today.
Because I ain't very hungry lately. So.
She bought clementine flavored edible gummies and paid with cash. And there's a picture of her doing it. Oh my God. I love Juliana, our lieutenant governor, Juliana Stratton. Oh my gosh. I really hope she runs for president someday. I love her. She's really lovely.
Suppose?
Yeah.
What do you suppose?
I can let you go, so I'll call back later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You do call back later.
Yeah.
So you're supposed to be hearing from anyone today?
Just a lawyer with the mom.
Yeah. I hope she gets a hold of him for you.
Yeah, she mostly does.
Yeah. Is that Craig Johnson?
No, that's another one.
Eric Lloyd?
No, my lawsuit.
Stephen Glenn?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There's so many of them. That's what I said. With so many of your attorneys, you'd think you could have a chance.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing else. Probably after between maybe 3 and 4 or something.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds good. I'm glad you called.
Yeah.
I like hearing from my honey.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, then nothing else. I'll talk to you later then.
Okay.
Okay then.
Bye.
Bye.
Next call, 333 at 1:32 p.m. is only 1 minute 59 seconds.
Hello?
This is a public communication services collect call from
Steve.
an inmate at the Calumet County Jail. The use of three-way or call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now.
Yeah?
Yeah, I got to holler at her.
Where is he?
Outside.
I'll get her.
Hang on. She must have went down by Rolly.
Oh, yeah?
Because the car is gone.
Oh.
I thought she was outside.
Okay then.
So, okay.
It's always, I mean, I know it's Rolly's trailer, but that means, she's going down by where Steven lived, but they just always refer to it as Rolly's. And now we go into call 334, which is at 2:03 p.m. and only lasts 3 minutes and 47 seconds.
Hello? This is a public communication services collect call from
Yeah, only Mazda.
an inmate at the Calumet County Jail. The use of three-way or call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now.
Yes?
Yeah?
We were down towards your house. You said you had carpets in that trailer?
Yeah?
Keel can't find none in there.
It should be in the living room.
Oh, was there?
Baby, stop. Are you looking to be having a baby?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a baby.
This has to be
It should be in the living room laying down.
It should be in the living room laying down. Rolled up.
That's where all the baby stuff is.
Ain't there a rug rolled up in there?
Yeah.
What color?
Brownish.
Brownish.
There's something brown in there.
That's it then.
I didn't know what it was.
If it's rolled up.
Like curtain.
Is it rolled up like carpet?
Yeah.
Circles or
Yeah,
angles?
like this.
I don't know. There might be a couple rows. I don't know.
There ain't nothing that's rolled up in there, she said.
So throw it on top of like cushions and stuff or what?
It could be laying on a cushion.
A few cushions. It's like they were throwing stuff around in there or something.
Or that could be they were.
Hmm.
Who knows? Well, why did you call me?
Huh?
Why'd you call me?
Because I want you to call that guy.
What guy?
The one in Stevens Point.
Yeah, is that Gerald?
Yeah.
Why?
And tell him, see if he can send me some money.
Oh, I have to look for his number. I was gonna call your attorney now.
Oh, you didn't do that yet?
No. Kira, I can't hear.
Oh.
And then I gotta call, I'm gonna call Jim too.
Yeah. Otherwise, take one of them square cushions.
You know?
No. No, that's
What square cushions?
out of the ice sack. Out of my camper. The brown.
Where's your camper?
It's in the trailer.
Oh.
I know there's a square one.
Yeah, otherwise Barbara said she's got some carpet that we maybe can put in there.
Well, you could take one of them too. Just fold it up, put it in there.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Mm.
One of them should be big enough.
Well.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, that gives them a little cushion too, though.
Mm.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Okay, that's all I wanted.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Just to tell you to call him, see if you can send me some money.
Oh.
Yeah.
Send you some money?
Yeah.
How much?
I don't know, whatever you can afford. You have to call that guy. That guy will get hold of him.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, okay then.
Yeah. Nothing else, I'll call you back later then.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
So call 335 is at 3:29 p.m. and this one lasts 17 minutes and 23 seconds.
Hello?
This is a public communication services collect call from
Hold on, about there.
an inmate at the Calumet County Jail. The use of three-way or a call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now. To hear the cost of this call, dial 8 now. To block any future collect calls, dial.
So he's made 5 calls and 4 of them have been to Dolores.
Where are you?
We went and got the dog.
Well, I thought you had the dog already.
No. We went to get the TV this morning. Now we went to, Chucky had to go with the loader. He had to wait until Earl got back, though.
Oh.
Yeah. We went and got the dog, and then Kayla took a box of dog food, dog bones that I had here from Bandit and said, Bear,
Well, where do you got him?
on the back corner of the house. I mean, the back corner of the garage.
Oh.
Where the big white truck was sitting.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, in that corner there.
Oh. That's a good place for him.
Yeah.
That way you can walk up to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be easier.
Yeah. The styrofoam off the bottom fell off, but
Oh, yeah?
yeah, I poked into it and he must have not thought, I don't know if all of it's off, but some is.
Oh. Will you put that thing in there from the trailer?
No, I didn't get that far yet.
Oh.
I got a blanket in the hallway we can put for today.
Yeah.
It's an old
No.
blanket. No.
Yeah, you can take that foam mattress, put it in there.
No.
What? Okay, I'm back to reading the article of our lieutenant governor buying marijuana today. And somebody against it says, we hope you will remember today's marijuana is not benign, leads to mental illness and car crashes in many cases. No.
4, 1, 4, 2, 1, 9, 6, 10.
I got that letter from that woman from New York, too.
Yeah. Just hang on.
Yeah.
Yeah, is Stephen Glenn in? Mrs. Avery. When do you think you'll be in?
Yeah, be happy. I think it happened once
How about tomorrow morning? What time will you be
that
in
I
tomorrow?
heard that happen in one of the calls. But it was like to Chuck or Earl or something.
Okay, we'll try back tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, bye. He's not in.
Why ain't he in?
He won't be in
Joe
today.
Della, the New York woman, is always assumed he's talking about one of the Netflix documentarians.
Unless he's checking on something.
Yeah. And I called Jim, and then I get an answering machine.
No. He
Yeah, in between all this running, I did that.
You call that other guy?
No, that one I didn't get to yet. I gotta look for them. They're underneath them papers, underneath the.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
We gotta get that done before we go.
Yeah.
Kayla's gonna stay here with Dad.
Well,
Yeah. She's gonna be working for a while until 5 anyway.
yeah. Oh. Oh, she spent her night?
Yeah. I told her she can make that bed.
Oh.
There ain't no sheets on it.
Oh. Yeah.
Becky, are you on here? I don't recall if you're on here right now or not. I just looking at my email on my phone, see that you sent money for the next visit with Melissa. Thank you so much.
No.
I'll probably go see her next week since I go every other week. So I'll probably go Wednesday next week.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. You can take my cell phone along?
I haven't smoked pot since I think I was a freshman in high school. Yeah, I was a freshman in high school. And I know when I smoked pot, I just wanted to lay around and do nothing. Um so yeah, they're not out causing car crashes. And I don't understand why then people don't go after alcohol. And yes, there's people who argue the other side of it that you shouldn't compare the two, but why not? I'm not understanding. And you tried to make alcohol illegal and it didn't work. It hasn't worked making marijuana illegal. It still happens. And marijuana don't tell me it's a gateway. Don't, because anybody who smokes pot and then goes to other drugs, we're going to anyway. So it's not a gateway that, oh, I smoked pot, so it means I'm going to do heavier stuff, because I didn't. And when I was a freshman in high school, I hung around a pretty bad crowd, and I was offered cocaine and heroin on the regular and refused it. No way was I doing either one of those. So, not a gateway. I did do acid one time because I wanted to. It wasn't because I had smoked pot. And actually, the time that I had done acid, I hadn't smoked pot in almost a year. Yeah, so.
From the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
She's got her own show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I know that.
Well, you did tell me that.
Well, I figured it was not when she told me that yesterday. It sounded like there was a show.
Yeah. And she's going to finish this all with a trial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said she's going to be down here until the end.
Yeah. And she wants to run it in the fall.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Set up. The word, the top is set up.
Of what? The program?
No, set up. See, that's what they're doing to you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Cook it.
Yeah. Crooked cops. Crooked, Manitowoc County and Calumet County.
Yeah.
Dirty cops in the department.
Debbie don't like him either. That one guy. That one I told you about.
Oh, no.
Yeah, potheads seem to love everybody. It's, like a club. And it's like, if you smoke pot and I smoke pot, we're going to smoke pot together. And, I've never seen an angry pothead.
I've never seen so many stupid cops.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They don't understand.
Yeah, so.
And the prosecutor. They're so fucking stupid. So did they say one thing, then they do the opposite.
Yeah, then they say a different thing.
Yeah. The fucking logo was better than all of them put together. At least he knew what he was doing almost.
Almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised Kayla can spend a night.
I hate that people constantly are trying to destroy Kayla and Dolores's relationship.
I don't know. Yeah, nothing else. I call that guy, see if you send me maybe 100 or so.
Well, I ain't going to get a hold of him.
Oh, no, you tell the other guy.
I'll tell that guy, and then that guy...
And isn't that guy Gerald in Stevens Point that gave them that money? Like a
100?
Amish or something like that, so he doesn't really have... You can't get a hold of him, and he like rides his bike places and such.
No. I suppose he's a little happier now.
Who?
Bear.
Yeah, he was barking out there. Well, she can't complain that he's barking now at night. Because if it's anybody barking, it would be her dog.
Yeah. Well, if he's barking, there's something around.
That's what I told her. I said, then there's somebody stirring around there. He's barking and growling and everything else.
Yeah, because he don't, there ain't nothing there. He don't bark. He knows there's something wrong.
Well, sure. Well, sure he knows something's wrong.
Yeah, he knows I ain't there. He's the first, God damn it, was Jody. Now it's him.
Yeah. Well, them dogs know that stuff.
Well, of course. He probably saying, let me have one of them fucking cops.
I'd shoot the hell out of them. He would be wood.
Yeah, and the fucking Justice Department. Yeah, Justice. There ain't no fucking Justice Department.
I feel bad for Bear too.
Motherfuckers.
I don't like dogs that aren't allowed in the house.
70 miles an hour.
You know, they need to be in your house. If you're going to have a dog, they need to be in your house
Did you write that for the Justice Department?
in inclement weather.
What? Why didn't you tell that to the fucking news?
I don't know, maybe I did. I don't know, I don't remember. They don't put that stuff on the air anyway.
No, but it's on record then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we come Jumbo Creek. She gets down on by Fisherville there. And she slows down and goes around the corner. I said, you can stop for stop signs? I said, when you go to the next one, please stop, because the big dump trucks go through there. Well, she did stop at that one then. Yeah.
Yeah, they crooked. The one day you brought me down here the first time, the fucking broad literally split.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't see how fast because she turned her light off.
Mm-hmm.
The dash lights.
Yeah.
Then when she got in town here, she turned it on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's how crooked they are.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why they're gonna get nailed.
Yeah, I don't like to go through stop signs. No speeding.
Yeah.
Nobody else can do 7-day.
Yeah. And there ain't no reason why to do 7-day.
No, there was no emergency going nowhere.
No. Mm-hmm.
I saw Stacy. Must have came to pick up Chucky at the hospital there.
Yeah.
It would have had to been.
Yeah.
But then I didn't know I was in the car already.
Well, who brought you back home?
They did. That's
Oh.
when we went through that stop sign.
Yeah.
And they said something.
Oh. No.
Well, yeah, I don't want to be going through a stop sign and all of a sudden a big dump truck is there.
Yeah. Yeah, they think they
all through there.
They think they can do what they want to.
Yeah.
But I'm going to talk about them next time I get on TV.
Mm-hmm.
The Justice Department and the governor and the senators. Oh, yeah, I'm going to let them have it. Motherfuckers, you always talk and don't do what you talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah. You said an innocent person that won't sit in jail no more.
Yeah, so.
Now, what the fuck am I doing here?
Like that woman in New York, she says, yeah, he had 18 witnesses the last time.
Yeah.
You know, she must be updated in all of that stuff.
Oh, yeah, they are. They find everything out.
Yeah, they must.
Yeah, it don't take long for that.
I'll find out the addresses.
Call from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
I think Debbie said she's going to call that woman. I gave her number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's been trying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, how could she try without a number?
And again, Debbie doing stuff to help him.
Oh, why, did you talk to her again?
Well, this afternoon.
Oh, well, yeah, I gave it to her this afternoon. I don't know what time it was when she called here.
Oh, this afternoon?
Yeah, she called me this afternoon.
Oh.
And I gave her the number.
Oh. Well, I thought you had it before that.
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
That woman is going to contact her.
Oh.
Yeah. I told her that's her cell phone, so she'll answer it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I might have her do some more.
Yeah.
Some realtors, some people.
Mm.
Yeah.
When are you going to tell her?
Huh?
When are you going to tell her?
I don't know. After court time.
Tomorrow week?
Yeah.
You know, I got a girlfriend.
Yeah. No, I got a girlfriend. I got a fiance.
Oh, well, whatever.
I'm ready for marriage.
Mm-hmm. If she was watching TV, she should know that by now.
Yeah, and her husband watches TV all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But was the news really talking about his girlfriend at all at that time?
Well, they ain't doing nothing yet.
No.
No.
She's got a picture of you in her necklace.
Yeah, I see that.
She must wear that at home.
I don't know.
Unless she hurries up and takes it off.
I don't know.
She maybe left that in her new truck.
Yeah. Well, at least it runs.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, rustier on the wheels. And the,
Yeah. Well, they all get like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
The rest don't look that bad.
No. Well, she only paid, I think, $500-600 for it from a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what she said.
Or something like that.
So,
Yeah.
I gotta put some lard in them pork chops here and Kayla can fry them later for him.
Mm.
Dad says wait until I get home.
Mm. Yeah. 6, 7, yeah.
Oh, it shouldn't take us long.
Oh, you'd be home before 8 o'clock.
Huh?
You'd be home before 8
I
o'clock.
said that we're gonna stop at Walmart for some dog food.
Yeah, but that don't take long.
No.
No, get that big bag, the right bag.
I know, that's what it is. I got it worked out.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, be happy. So, I mean,
I think I paid half of Barbara's. Half.
You got my container?
bottom line is Debbie is married, so she shouldn't be doing this at all.
It's fine.
Well, it's yours, yeah.
But
Go ahead, you buy it all.
Steven can't defend himself with saying she should have known I had a girlfriend because it would be in the news.
The one I had in my hallway.
No.
Maybe it's still in there.
Well, it's probably still in there.
Otherwise, I got it in the basement, maybe. Maybe I did take it.
You probably did take it.
Yeah.
I didn't.
We dumped that out for you, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose they're not nice. I'll see when you get up there.
Yeah, okay then.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got both phones ready to take along.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll call that guy and see about that money and that.
Yeah. Yeah, okay then.
Yeah, all right then.
Yeah,
Okay.
bye.
Bye-bye.
So he hung up with Dolores and goes into call 336, which is at 3:47 p.m. and lasts 14 minutes and 15 seconds. And let's see if now he's calling Debbie that he was just talking about. And play.
Hello? This is a public communication.
See, so you talk shit about her. She should have known, blah, blah, blah. And now you're calling her. Not cool.
Waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now.
Hey. Hi.
What you doing?
I'm writing you a love letter.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Oh.
So I don't know if you'll get it. Well, it ain't mailed, but I could still mail it before the mail goes. You might get it tomorrow or else.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
You either get it tomorrow or Monday.
No, there ain't no mail Monday.
Why?
First of the year.
Oh, man, I forgot about that. Well, maybe you get it tomorrow or then whenever.
No.
It's in a blue envelope.
Oh.
And then every time she talks to him, she says, did you read my letter? Or did you look at my pictures? And it's nope, nope, nope.
Mom's going to call back tomorrow sometime. I'm going to keep on trying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hopefully she'll get a hold of him.
she got my dog up by her now.
Got your dog?
Yeah.
Bear?
Yeah.
Oh.
By the garage.
Oh, okay.
With the coop. With the coop. So my sister's always complaining, oh, he's always barking. Well, if he's barking, there's somebody around.
That's right, he's letting you know.
Yeah.
She should be glad he watches.
Yeah.
Yeah?
And I took my food.
Right, Kat. I mean, I know we talk about this over and over, but that's because we're listening to these calls and it's the same thing over and over. So she's getting attention out of it. It's helping her feel better in her life. Like, she's got this boyfriend um and it's giving her something to do with her time, of looking into this stuff for Steven. But that still doesn't change the fact of what Steven is doing is wrong.
Right. So, and your mom would probably take better care of it anyways.
Oh, yeah. Ma always will take care of the dog. Ma always will take care of the dog.
Yeah.
And that's better for her anyway.
Yeah.
If there'll be somebody around, she'll know.
That's right. So,
and that's, I'm always going to call things like I see it. I am not here to try and make Steven look good. I'm going to always call things as I see it. And what Steven is doing to her is not right. It doesn't matter that he was in prison 18 years previously, and now this. It doesn't change the fact that what he's doing is wrong. He knows what he's doing is wrong.
I thought, well, maybe you'll be calling pretty soon, and sure enough.
Yeah, I was waiting. Ma was in there. She didn't answer the phone, so I might as well wait. And she was out there doing that.
Yeah.
Chucky had to take the loader down and get the coop.
Okay. Yeah. So. Now, the only one I never met of your family is your brother Earl. I don't even know if I'd know him if I saw him.
Yeah.
But.
Okay, so my phone just went off because of a text, and it's showing me the time is 1:38. I tell you, I can't tell you how much I look at a clock and it says 1:38. And I am not a spiritual person or anything like that, but I have a friend who I was very, very close to, passed away several years ago, and a number affiliated with him that was big in his life is 1:38. And so here I am talking about two people who died in the last 24 hours, somebody who's got brain tumors, and now I see 1:38. That's so weird.
A program?
Yeah.
What kind of a program?
Like a talk program.
Oh. Like on TV?
Yeah.
Absolutely, Jodella. Yeah, because I mean, also, what is her IQ level? I don't know. But if I had somebody telling me constantly that he's not even looking at my letters or my pictures, it's like, what's going on here?
Because I called your mom earlier.
Yeah.
And her name is, I forgot already. I got it written down. I forgot it written down somewhere.
Lana?
Huh?
Lana?
Laura.
Her name was Lola.
Laura something.